Hi, welcome to this video, a walkthrough video of a Fairline Squadron 50, brand new, that's come down to Poole Harbour. We at Salterns Brokerage are absolutely delighted to be representing Fairline with the new Fairline agency, Fairline Poole Harbour, just down here, down in sunny Poole. We've got a brand new stock boat that's available here to buy this season. It sits so well in the marketplace in terms of an owner-operator, 3-cabin, Flybridge motor cruiser that's just perfect for the UK. She's here ready to go with the berth option that's available as well. So this is a Flybridge motor yacht. She is genuinely just over 50 foot. She's 51.6 feet and just over 15 meters. So it's a good length for her size, but still manageable. So if you were to own this as a couple, even if you're new to boating, it's still a very manageable size. It's a really pretty design. I'm going to come back to some of the features on the foredeck a little bit later as we take a wander around. But so we've got an Alberto Mancini design. It's got these beautiful windows all the way through and lovely little features that just screams quality throughout this motor yacht. So you've got some backlit lights here with Squadron just down here on that stainless steel plate. Lovely large windows all the way through. Black top, bimini. And then we'll come back through here. So we're just starting on the transom here. So we've got the bathing platform here. Everything you'd expect. It's got a high-low bathing platform, nothing special, but really well thought out. So it's got a 400 kilogram lifting capacity. So that means it will take a Williams jet rib 285. It's designed for that. In fact, this one's got the dinghy chock set up and then the securing bolts there as well. They're all tucked away nice and flush when you don't need them. And then also you've got a nice long step that goes all the way along here, so even when that drops down the bathing platform, you've still got long continuous step here. And then you've got these cleats just pop up there, nice pop-up cleats as and when you need them. Space there for a swim ladder just on the side here as well. Logos backlit. And then we've got a carbon fibre flagstaff here as well. Just screams quality throughout. So there's a few optional extras on this one with the packages it has. So low level lighting, so you can see the blue mood lighting inside and out all the way through. You've got a wash off here, connector here, so you wash off your tender when you come in. Hot and cold shower, and then you step up into the cockpit. Popular area for Flybridge owners. It's a really popular area because we've got a day like we have today. So we're in, where are we? May, in sunny Poole Harbour. But it's ideal. It feels sheltered down the back down here. We've got the lighting above. Nice big handhold. So if you're moving around the yacht when she's underway, then you've got a nice secure handhold there as well. The seating area here, cup holders either side. We've got a teak table that just folds away and cleverly just tucks around the back of the stairs just down there, and then see the cup holders here. And then we've also got these nice big secure doors here, so with the young family, ideal that you can actually close off this cockpit area here and just encloses that area there. Plenty of storage space under the seat as well. So this can actually be a crew cabin. There's space down here, so it gives you some idea of the volume and the space that we've got down here. So it's a crew cabin option, but I'd argue for this 50-foot motor yacht, crew cabin space is much better used for the storage space, but depends exactly how you're looking to use it. I'm going to come back to the engine room and the space down there. Just point out a couple of other features. So we've got low level lights. We've also got underwater lights on here as well. And just again the thought that's gone into the detail. So you've got the cleats here, but actually a cleat locker, a rope locker, just to tuck the ropes down in there as well. Just keeps it all nice and tidy. So you imagine when you're leaving the port or just coming in, tuck it all away. It's all nice and simple. And we've got the 3 concertina doors, all slide back, tinted blinds, and then we come into our saloon area. Lovely lighting, big windows all the way through, and a bright light space. Feels nice and cozy when you want it to feel cozy in here. Also got the air conditioning in here, so you can run as many of the units as you want to. There's separate units in here to manage your generator and power, and if you had the cool air, the generator blowing through, will be nice and cool in here. Table drops down if you wanted to, so maybe an extra bed or somewhere to a lounge area with a cushion on top. And then we've got a really good service area just over here as well. So there's a fridge, freezer compartment just down below here. Drinks cabinet. The quality of the fit out and the finish is unbelievable. The lacquer on here has 9 coats, which is completed in a process with 3-stage process. 3 coats go on, it gets rubbed back, and then that process is repeated 3 times to get that finish. It is just absolutely stunning. If you jumped out of any Rolls-Royce, Bentley, stepped on board this motor yacht, you'd have the same feeling. Plenty of storage space in here as well, and just underneath down below down here, and we've got a Fusion sound system control in here as well. Rise and fall TV, and the blinds just pop down as here to give you all the privacy as and when you want it. I've just cracked open the window just to bring a little bit of fresh air just through here as well. It's manual, which is good, simple and easy. And we step up into what is a really important area if we're cruising somewhere. So we've got our helm position up here. So we've got a lower helm, obviously got that upper helm up on the Flybridge as well. So 2 really nice seats. Fairline done a fantastic job. The quality all the way through, not just the woodwork, the stitching, the finishing, the materials. They really are top of their game at the moment. Just have a little look at the lower helm. So we've got the upper helm, we've got the Flybridge controls here, but we've actually got really good visibility. And the thought that's gone into this, because actually that windscreen is absolutely spot on for when she's underway cruising. Great visibility for a lower helm of this size. It's fantastic. Really good control. Love the fact that there's a window there communicating with your crew. Head out, you can see where you're coming in there. And then in terms of the controls, if you wanted to, with more conventional drives, you could drive this motor yacht using the twin pod drives in a conventional method with the bow thruster just underneath the wheel there. But of course then she's got the IPS controls as well. We'll drop down into the engine bay. We'll have a little look at the engine bay in particular, just to explain how that's fitted out, because again, that's really clever design in terms of where the engines are located, a little bit further forward than the normal boat. So she rides very well. She rides very flat, really good visibility, and then we'll drop down into the accommodation area. So with the galley down below down here. So it's a nice big galley. So we've got a galley down option here. There is an option as well for a 2 cabin layout, but actually this makes a lot of sense because you've got really clever use of space. Really well appointed galley. Worktop, stainless steel sink. Plenty of storage space. All the way through. I like the fact there's a couple of power sockets just there. There's 2 over there as well. Electric hob, microwave grill, oven. Plenty of storage all the way through. Fridge, freezer compartment. You came board. If you're going to spend a week on board, you've got plenty of not only refrigeration but storage space. Look at that larder, really well thought out. The team that have designed this boat so cleverly thought it out in terms of they've really thought about the owner experience with some nice touches and features as well. So we've got a 5-bottle wine rack just down here as well. This leads us neatly onto the full beam master. So we'll come back through here. So you've got a finishing of the fittings here of the door handle. and then you come on through, shut the door again. And what you're left with here is a beautiful full beam master. The full belly of the boat. IPS drives allow the designers to use this space. Good head height all the way through as well, so you're not bumping heads, lots of different levels. There's a mirror on the door just here. Full-size wardrobe. Sideboards all the way through. Mixed materials, stainless steel, the woodwork. Nice deep drawers all the way through. Towels, everything you'd need for a long weekend. Stay a long way for a week. It's a larger than a standard double. Although there's a option for another side table on the other side of the bed, on the starboard side. We've actually got a sofa, decent sized sofa on this side. So I've still got full head height here. And I come and sit down here. You just got really appreciate the space and the light from this angle here. Flat screen TV, ensuite, we'll just come on to that. Side tables over this side with the Fusion sound system. Really well finished. The quality leather headboard there with the back lit. Then you've got blinds either side for the windows there, and then of course the portholes. If you just want some air to come through, you've got the air conditioning, you just want some air, you can open up the portholes. With an ensuite in here, so a full-size shower, proper walk-in shower here, and then we've got our bathroom just here. So basin just here, and then the toilet. Clever use of that space. And then we've got our toilet just here, just uses that space really well. Get another big window, porthole, and the cabinetry just here as well. We'll go through and have a look at the further guest cabins. So we've got a forward guest cabin here. I'm going to start with the forward guest cabin. It's a very cleverly designed cabin whereby you could either have as a double, or it actually has a scissor berth, so I can just slide across the beds down over here, and then as and when you want to, you've got a twin. And then as a guest cabin, there's nothing shabby about this cabin at all. It's really well appointed. The lighting, the details all the way through. Lovely window. Porthole, so if you want the fresh air. Lying in bed, you can still see the water line. Just close the door here as well. You've got your wardrobe in here. Lit, of course. Light control, separate air conditioning. You could have a games console wired up to the TV with the TV there. And then come through to your ensuite. So the ensuite, this actually serves two cabins. So you've got forward ensuite, and you just lock the door depending on who's using it. So we come through here. Got our sink, toilet. Clever doubling up that space. Plenty of storage, and a decent sized shower. So full head height, decent shower, plenty of space. And then a bit cheeky, we can come through. I think this is a great twin cabin here. I know my kids would love it. You've actually got a decent space in here. Love the little lights. Got your own window and porthole down here as well. A little bit of storage, books, a little storage section just down there as well. iPads, books, games consoles, etc. I think any kids or guests would be absolutely thrilled with that space. And they've made use of space here, with a wardrobe in there as well, that actually doesn't encroach into the rest of the yacht. Very, very clever. So let's take you back up through. So through the saloon over here, and then we're going to come through and up to the Flybridge. Just before we go up here, so we said about the mood lighting, all the way through with the low level lights all the way through there as well. You can imagine at night what these stairs look like. So you've actually got LED lights all the way through these steps all the way through. They're really practical. Imagine in the evening how that would look as well. Low level lights up here onto the Flybridge, and here we come up top. Great visibility for a Flybridge control up here and for your helm. Good visibility down both sides, so you could easily move across to the starboard side just to check as you were coming in. Joystick control, as we discussed, all the way through up here. The windscreen just deflects the air over the top. So you imagine you're cruising somewhere. You've got two lovely helm seats here, plenty of seating forward here as well. I can imagine sat there forward facing, your feet up onto the sofa just forward there as well. And this is a really big, useful and social Flybridge area. A lovely big seating area here. Seating all the way around. And actually, if you wanted to, we've got the bimini here, which just put the bimini forward to give you some extra protection, sun protection. And then just here, we've got a barbecue, wet bar. Nice option, the barbecue. It's on board this boat, it's already fitted. Really good specification. Fridge freezer, freezer compartment there for the ice and your ice maker. And we're going to come back down because I want to show you the engine space down below. So you've got access, you've got a couple of options here. Access through the middle. Let's say you want to check your filters before you go out. You've got friends and family enjoying themselves. You don't want to interrupt them while they're sat there in the cockpit area. So what we do is just close that door here. And we open up here. So we've got an alternative hatch here to come down into our engine space. Nice and easy, steps down. We'll come through. We've got a nice big engine space here. So we've got the D6 IPS 650. So they are 480 horsepower. So you're looking at 960 horsepower combined. What that means is cruising comfortably 24 knots, around 3,100 revs, and then open her up and she'll do close, if not 30 knots. Quite interesting, we've got the pod drives here. So we've got the pod drives aft, so instead of having the engines over the pods, so we've got a low centre of gravity. So we've got the motors here with a low centre of gravity with a jack drive that connects the two. What it also does is it takes the weight forward and it just gives the whole yacht a better ride through the water. So when she's cruising, she's not nose high, she sits very well in the water. Plenty of space down here. We've got a generator, we've got an own-end generator here, and all the electrical boxes just here as well. The craftsmanship and the fit out is unbelievable. And there's our second hatch just down there. If you were going to come down through the cockpit. A really easily accessed, useful space. There's actually plenty of storage space down here in this back corner here as well. Not that you need it. Last but not least, I'd like to take you forward onto the foredecks here. So got a nice good handhold, step up, plenty of space moving forward. There's windows all the way forward. Beautiful finish with a black top up here. One piece, no mullion windscreen, toughened glass. And then we have our foredeck here. Nice sunbed here with a inclining backrest, toughened glass forward here, and the hatch, escape hatch with the drinks holders here as well. Controls for the anchor. The anchor here is a stainless steel anchor, stainless steel support, so it just comes. The anchor comes in and sits down into that recess. Some stainless steel chain. What a way to finish. Down to the anchor chain. Fantastic level of quality. So there we have it. So she's a Fairline Squadron 50. She's available to buy here for the 2022 season. She comes with a berth down here in Salterns Marina if you'd like it. and she's asking just shy of 1.1 million, and that's UK tax paid. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video today. If you like the videos we're putting out, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you're interested in this particular motor yacht, we'd be delighted to hear from you.